Thank you all for joining me this week. We're going to talk about accounts. Where are you putting your money? A lot of people know about the traditional accounts with the checking, savings account. Now the checking, everyday use, we all have one, debit card, ATM, easy transactions, boom, boom, boom. Now a savings account, you can't get checks for, it's for putting money up. It's exactly what it's called, a savings for whether it's a major life event, marriage, car, house down payment, death. It's a savings account. Now, a savings account will yield you some interest. It's typically 0.06% average. Now, a money market account typically is the best of savings and checking combined. Now, like a checking with a money market account, you get a debit card. Now, the cons to a money market account, I'll start there, are minimum deposit and amount required. Typically $2,000, $3,000 range. You will have fees for going below that minimum, and you will have fees, daily fees, where it's a current, if you have withdrawals, certain amounts, things like that. Now, the benefits, you will have ability to write checks, like a checking account. You can only have a minimum of 6 withdrawals, which is good because it will add to your savings. You will have a debit card. Now, with a money market, the main feature is it gains interest higher than a checking or savings account. Now, a money market account is exactly what it is. It's a market account. So it's associated with how a stock rises. Now, it's not necessarily a stock account, but it will have higher interest rate that will vary. They will fall, they will rise, my hand signal, they will rise and then they will fall based on inflation. But that higher interest rate on average is going to give you 1.5%. Way better than a traditional savings account. So typically, even if you open a Vanguard money account, which does require a $3,000 minimum deposit, it moves like the market. It rises, it falls, it will always give you a good interest rate. Now that's typical. Now I tell all my new investors, if you're new to Robinhood per se, your buying power gives you interest every month. That is a money market account. You can still get withdrawals from it, things like that, make trades, deposit, things of all that nature, even go to ATMs. That is a money market account in a simple fashion. Money market account, I always use this analogy. Typically, if you're new to investing, I say, hey, the best way is just to leave your money in the account, let it gain interest. Why have a traditional savings if it's only going to give you 1%? A lot of times inflation is in between 2 and 3.5%, sometimes 4. But on average, let's just say inflation is 3%. You can give me $100 as a savings account. I'm going to give you back 97. You yield $1 from your original $100, so you get $98. You gave me $100, I gave you 98 back. Money market, you give me that $100. Even with inflation, I guarantee to give you at least 101 back. Safer place. Now, you do have money market funds, that money market mutual funds that move just like the stock market, like a simple index. That's where a lot of people put their money. And it doesn't necessarily give you the check and credit card or debit card ability, but it's a safer place than the savings account. And these accounts are federally insured. A money market account is federal insurance covered, which is another good buying point. I will be dropping little tidbits as we go throughout the week, but I appreciate you all listening. Make sure you go open you a money market account. Let's start there. A little bit today is better for us tomorrow. See you all next week. Remember, you can only be you, baby.